Hello guys, welcome to my new channel on YouTube. My name is Dalito Chualo. I am new here, so you guys, you have to show some love by liking my videos and subscribing. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you share my videos to your friends, to your groups, to your workmates, to your family. I really appreciate it so much. So on my channel, we will be doing a lot of things. We will be cooking, we will be traveling, we will be doing anything. I don't really do too much of cooking. Well, I do love cooking, but not too much sophisticated kind of cooking, you know, just simple but very delicious, I guess, because my friends tells me, all my friends that knows me, they tell me how much they enjoy my food, and so are my kids and my family. So, but for the meatballs, I want to learn from you how you make your meatballs. So please send in your recipes down there by commenting. I will be reading each and every comment that comes. At the same time, support me. Okay, let's go ahead. I will show you. Over here, I have my my mincemeat, and I have my onion. I always use red onion. I love using red onion. I don't know about you guys. You tell me, which one do you prefer? I feel like red onion has a very good it's strong, and it's got so much flavor, I think, and the aroma that comes out of it, unlike white onion. But you let me know what you like. I made my own breadcrumbs. I'm very skeptical when it comes to trying to buy things that I can actually make myself. So I preferred making my own breadcrumbs. The way to make them is just getting bread. I used my blender. I blended them, and here we have breadcrumbs. I don't need to buy. So in here, I've got my spices. I've got my curry powder. I've got my Raja. Raja spice is this one. I don't know if you have it in your country, but this is what I usually most of the time use. It's hot. There's another one that's got garlic, another one that's got that's mild, but I usually use the hot one. It's not too hot. It's just okay, I think. So and I've got my powdered garlic, this one. And I'm gonna have probably a teaspoon of ginger. So I'm gonna peel my ginger just a little bit, and then I'm gonna crush it in the garlic crusher here. And I'll also crush my garlic. I think I'm going to also use black pepper. I love black pepper. I'm gonna have to also use eggs. So I think I'm gonna use 2 eggs. Yeah, I'm gonna use 2 eggs. So, or 1 egg, depending on how I will see it over there. You know, sometimes you plan to use 1 tablespoon and then you end up using 2 or 3, right? I'm just talking about ingredients. And then I'll have my salt. Why don't I go ahead and put my mincemeat in that bowl? So you can see, that's my mincemeat. I'll go ahead and put my spices. I will put my Raja spice and my powdered garlic, as well as my curry powder. So I'll put everything there, and then I will go ahead and cut off my onion. I always usually just wash off my onion before I put it on the board. You know, you get them in the shop and you don't really know how much dust they have and stuff like that. So let's go ahead, guys, and cut off the onion. And if you can notice, this onion was too big, so I will see if I can use half of it or the whole of it. So because you are going to use this onion on meatballs, I think the best thing to do is to chop very, very small onions, so that because it's gonna go in meatballs, it doesn't have to really disturb the whole texture of meatballs, or it just doesn't have to disturb to really fill it in there. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to struggle, or when you're making little balls, it doesn't really have to be coming out that big onion coming out all over the place. So that's what I will do. I'll try to slice as thin as I can. Alright, guys, so my onion is done. I've chopped my onion. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the onion in this bowl that's got my meat. I'll go ahead and put that in there like that. Okay, let's also not forget that I haven't put my salt, and probably put a teaspoonful of salt. Alright, guys, so next we will have our garlic. I don't know if you can see it, only just. So we will go ahead and crush our garlic in there. I love using lots of garlic as well. Garlic just has this very nice aroma that just adds so much flavor to whatsoever you're cooking. Okay, last but not least, I'm gonna put in my breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs usually acts as a binding agent, as well as eggs. An egg, eggs are very good at binding these sausages. I mean meatballs. When you're making meatballs, eggs. Even if you don't have breadcrumbs, sometimes I've made meatballs without using without basically using breadcrumbs. I just put the eggs in there and mix everything up, and it binds. No big deal. So in case you don't have bread or breadcrumbs, use that. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix everything together. All the spices, the onions, the salt. Make sure everything is all mixed up together. Some people, they do taste that just to see just to see if the salt is well incorporated, the spices are well incorporated, everything is blending well. I'm gonna try tasting it. Other people don't taste at all, but once you make these things, you mix these things, that's it. If you don't really know what if the salt is okay or the spices are blending well, guy, then you will not know anything. So I forgot to put my black pepper, so I'm gonna put in my black pepper in there. You can put as much as you want depending on how much you would like to put your black pepper. Me, I love black pepper. I love black pepper, red onions, black pepper, raja. I love those things. So you guys, this is our meat. It's got all the spices, it's got all the onions, it's got everything. See that? And it smells good. that ginger, I actually added ginger. Sorry, that was off camera. I added ginger, and I can smell the ginger. Okay, I think this is well mixed up. Now I'm gonna taste it just a little bit. Yeah, I think it's good. I think I would just add a little bit of that, just a little bit. Guys, you made me taste. No, you didn't make me. I made myself. I tasted that fresh meat. I'm Maasai now. You know Maasai people from Kenya? They actually eat fresh meat with blood on it. They actually drink blood. If they do it, who am I not to do? Okay, it seems like we are done doing our meat. And so what I will do is I'll just clear up this place so that I don't really like so much overcrowding when I'm cooking. So I'll clear up everything, and then we'll have just this and the tray that I'm gonna put my meatballs. Stay tuned. Now I have my tray that I'm gonna use to once I mold the meat into little balls to make meatballs, right? So let's go ahead and do it. Depending on how big I want my meatballs to be. So me, this is okay for me. That. You see, that's how we will do it. So we'll go ahead and make make these meatballs. So I would love you to see. I'm gonna freeze these. I'll put them in the freezer, but at the time that I've defrosted them and I want to fry them, at least if they are underneath a paper, it will be okay for me to take them out. They will not be sticking to each other, so that's why I've put this paper, or for me to be able to remove them when I'm frying. So if you have the same kind of tray and maybe it's small and you want to make so much, you can, I think, use this so that you separate the layers. In my next video, I will be showing you how they will come out. I will fry them, and probably at the same time I'll be frying other things that I've made, because I've made some samosas. And then in the next video, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna make, but I will definitely come out with something nice. Comment in the comment section below, and share your recipes as well. I will be waiting to see your recipes so that at least I can also learn from how you make your own meatballs. This is my simplest way of making them. I want to see how you make yours, and wherever you're from, let us see and learn from each other. Yeah, otherwise I am grateful, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure you share my videos, make sure you subscribe my videos, and make sure you like my channel. So thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you next time in my next video, and see you.